Bethan Davies. Athletics, and the event is race walking. So it's a bit of a long story, but I was a runner originally, and when I was in university there was a varsity competition that had a race walk in it, and I said, I did this once or twice in school, I'll give it a go. And just so happened that I was quite good at it, and that was the national centre. So I got approached by the coach to come along and went to a few more sessions, and the rest is history, really. I think it's quite an unusual one, and lots of people don't really know that much about it. So I think that's really nice that you kind of get to explain and kind of open people's minds up to the event. And also I really like the fact that it's not just about going for the longest or the fastest, the technical side to it. I think you really need to concentrate and you really need to become a really good technician. So I like the thinking side of my event too. So winning a bronze medal at the 2018 Commonwealth Games. So the first time I represented Wales was in cross country as a child, or a teenager probably. So yeah, no, that was really special. We went up to, it was up in North Wales actually, in Flintshire. All my family came with me. My granddad, who was very, very proudly Welsh, got to see that. And I'm just really kind of sad that he wasn't still around for when I managed to represent Wales at the Commonwealth Games. So yeah, no, really special memories for the first time I represented Wales. It's really difficult to describe. So I think I've competed for Great Britain quite a number of times, but in athletics you don't often get opportunities to compete for Wales at like that high end senior level. So it was really, really, really special. And again, my family, they really were overwhelmed and really behind me. And my dad, when he dropped me off to the airport on the way to Gold Coast, he like went through this big sob story or history of, I remember when I took you to your first competition. So yeah, it really meant a lot to not just me, but my entire family. I do a lot of different things. So I did a neuroscience degree, so I've got a science background, but from a work point of view, I kind of jump between jobs just to fit around training. So actually at the moment I'm working for Welsh Athletics, so I'm working in communications and performance logistics at the moment, but I've also worked in the labs, so whatever I can do to fit around my sport. And then outside of that, I suppose from a kind of hobbies and point of view, I love arts and crafts. I love doing any kind of sport and being active and being outdoors. I think enjoy it. I think for me, when I was younger, I always loved sport, and that's why I was involved with it, and that's why I took up any opportunities that came along. So when there was a new opportunity, I embraced it. And then, I didn't dream of going to the Olympic Games from a really young age or anything like that, or the Commonwealth Games even, because I didn't think I'd get there. But actually, by loving the sport and staying in it and always pushing myself, I found out that I was actually quite a talented athlete. So I think love it first and keep at it, be active for life, and you might surprise yourself and end up at the Commonwealth Games.